nemesis means? A righteous infliction of retribution manifested by an appropriate agent.
Battle, and it is a bit raw, like the crowd get involved and you've got artists literally battling it out on the stage.
Upfest got in touch with SecretWars, and SecretWars were doing an event at Upfest.
It was shit scary, and I mean, sort of, I'd seen quite a lot of it before. Like, it's been going on in London for quite a while now.
A righteous infliction of retribution.
Like over 1,000 people watching.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Quite nerve-wracking.
It was pretty scary.
SecretWars started 5 years ago in London, in Shoreditch.
Just the idea that they were going to shout and scream at the end of it.
By 90 minutes or 100 minutes, when the judges have had time to think, the crowd are all half pissed, and you always get a real passionate sort of scream, like Braveheart screams. People that we look up to, sometimes artists in their own right in any style, sometimes head of creative agencies, anybody we feel has an opinion or has a really valid opinion, museum curators, V&A museum curators, and yeah, anybody we can get our hands on that we just would love to have come see our work. The magic of it is we find the right people through SecretWars. You gain a little bit of trust and friendship. You work out that they have the right contacts in the art world or in the universities. They've got passion for it. We literally give them like a really simple formula which we know and trust that they can run with, and then they add the rest and promote it and make the money on the night. We don't take any of the money. If they smash it and get 300 people through the door, it's theirs to keep. And I think that's been one of the magical sort of organic ways that it's grown so quickly.
Ugly Duckling, I animated one of their videos in their last album, and they took me on tour around the UK in 2009. And when we went through Birmingham, I met the SecretWars promoters up there, and they introduced me to what these guys do, the network that they have, the artists that are involved, and since then I've worked alongside Monorex and the crew that invented this event.
Yeah, he just sort of said, what do you want to do? Would you want to get involved and do some SecretWars things? So yeah, it just sort of seemed to happen through working with Krishna, really.
Last year was a EuroLeague, was the best example. So we had 17 cities in about 9 countries. So all the top ones from Berlin, Paris, London, Glasgow, Southampton, which is a bit random. What was the other ones? Copenhagen, Malmo, Slovakia, Prague. And it's an endless list. And then we did some randoms in New York.
We're going to take all of this crap down, we're going to put a brand new one up, and we're going to do this all over again.
Kind of captained the Bournemouth team in the EuroLeague, and the EuroLeague was amazing. That was such an experience. We got as far as we could. We beat Berlin in Berlin. There's not more I can say on that. Berlin is Berlin, and we beat them.
Because the music was so much class.
Promoting event takes a certain amount of basic elements, and music is always going to be a massive part of any club scene.
At the start it was very much hip-hop because of one or two DJs, and then I suppose we've tried to again grow that out, and there's such a diversity of people that come, age range and taste and styles. We've tried to mix it up every time.
Musicians are without a doubt as important as the artists with this event. The culture, like what hip-hop does, what illustrators, artists do, it works very well together. I think music is such a massive blend of every genre at the moment that it's hard to, I wouldn't want to pigeonhole what we do, and I never book an entire lineup of people that play the same music.
Musicians, like Reach One, who's a UK beatbox champion. We met him at SecretWars. He turned up as a 16-year-old and we gave him his first gig, and 2 years later he was UK champ, 2-time champ. And you get little stories like that people just come out of the woodwork and want to perform. So we gave bands and solo acts chances as well, which is nice.
I'm a creative person. Tries to do too much at the moment.
I've been drawing since, I just picked up from school, I think. Just used to draw, used to really enjoy it, just being creative and stuff through primary school, into secondary school, when you could finally pick what you wanted to do and what you wanted to drop.
I draw quite a lot. It's my life, so I draw every opportunity I get.
Yeah, I've always been drawing sort of since as long as I can remember.
I've been drawing since I was really little, really, and now do big drawings. And
just basically drew all the time in lectures, in my book, weird characters, and when I left university I just started painting them basically.
I've always done artwork and I've always loved it, and I will always do it, I guess.
So I've been drawing since I was a little chap. I'm kind of self-taught, I never did degree level art.
SecretWars live competitive art was the one thing that I sort of saw myself getting into.
Just getting the contacts and getting to know people.
It's meeting people. The amount of people that are involved in this network, the people that work with us are, a level on themselves, and the amount of writers, street artists, beatboxers, DJs that are involved with this concept is massive. And I love that fact that you can always just sort of go to another city where they're doing what we're doing here, meet a complete brand new bunch of people that are all kind of motivated by the same thing, and that's what kind of keeps me involved in doing this. It's not money, it's not anything like that.
I guess a lot of exposure through, just through the filming and just being attached to sort of quite a high profile event.
Exposure is another good thing as well. I mean, as an illustrator, to be promoted like a DJ is quite a new thing. There's not many artists out there that can sort of have their name on a poster, turn up, draw, and be appreciated for it, because that doesn't happen often with illustrators, designers, graphic designers, graffiti artists.
I think Collab's given lots of opportunity to do more drawing, be more creative. You see people and they inspire you, and you don't really think that'd be your kind of style, you wouldn't like it, but you see it and you get into it and you get with it. And mainly meeting new friends and just friends for life out of some of the Collab people I've met, and it's just really cool to hang out with them. And you don't really, when you meet a few times a year, some people, but it feels like you know them all the time, or you've known them for a long time.
Any new promoters or any new artists, email SecretWars direct, and we as a team get back in touch, and normally from there you start the process.
Just get in touch, show us what you do. Facebook, we do a lot of promotion with that. We've got an email address that hangs off every event that we do. Send your artwork to that email. People will see it, and you come to these events, more people will see what you do.
It's just a fun experience.
The new project in the new year, it can be ongoing, and we want everyone to get involved. Like, the more artists, the better. Just get, more networking, more, everybody brings something. Each artist brings something, with them.
Just draw.